Hello everyone, welcome, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to change the logic of a program using Hex Edit. Alright, so the program here is this main program I have here, test.c. Alright, so I'm going to display the content of this file. Okay, so this file has three functions: the main function, print country, and print name. Alright, so the function only calls print country, and print country prints out Nigeria. So now what we want to do now is to be able to make sure that this function here runs, and not only this function print country. So how are we going to do that? I'm going to teach you how to do that using Hex Edit and your calculator. Alright, so let's compile this. I've already compiled it, so but let me show you how to do that. I'm going to run it. Alright, so we have what? Nigeria, which is how the function, which is how the program is expected to run. It prints out the country, Nigeria, but it doesn't print out the name, right? Okay, so since we have this now, what we're going to do now, I'm going to open two terminals here. I'm going to create two terminals, and what I'm going to do right here is to let's try reading the content of the raw data. I think test.o, right? Alright, so we have John Ode and Nigeria, and John Ode starts from, let's count this 1 2 3 4 5, start at index 2004. Let's just make it 4, index 2004. So if we are to dump the let's just make this way. If I am to grep for it 2004. Alright, so we have here, this is where John Ode is loaded, and which is that function print name. Alright, then the one for Nigeria, we have it at, if this is, let's say 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, sorry, 11 is A, B, C, D, E. So that should be, I think, D. Okay, not D. Yeah, E. So that should be E. So we have Nigeria over here, which is the function print country. Alright, so let me just dump this out. Obj dump intel. Alright, so we have the main function here. Now this function is not stripped. That is the reason we can see the symbol names, print country and print name. Now this is a function print name, this is a function print country, and then this is the main function that calls the print country. Alright, so our main focus now should be on this line here. We want this line to call print name instead of print country, right? Okay, so what we are going to do now is this E8 here is the opcode for this call command here, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this. We are going to calculate the address. If you notice, the print country function start at address 1154, while print name start at address 1139, right? So how are we to manipulate this main function to call print name instead of print country? Alright, so I'm going to let's see. Okay, I'm going to open this terminal vertically like this right now. Okay, so we are going to use a formula here. Let's say offset or our desired address is equals to, now we are going to destination address minus current instruction address plus 5. Alright, so this is the formula we're going to use to calculate. Don't mind me, I clicked enter so that I can be provided with the next like the terminal, so that I can continue with the operation, right? Okay, so this is the formula we're going to make use of. So now the offset address is our desired address, which we need to insert here to call print name instead of print country, and then the destination address here is the address of print country, which is 1139, and then the current instruction address is this 1178 plus 5. Now, how did I get this 5? 5 there is the number of should I say byte code here. This is what count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so what we're going to do now is this. I'm going to open my calculator, hex. All right, so I'm going to make use of this offset address here. So the destination address is what 1139 for I think that should be for the print name, right? 1139. So we're going to say 1139. Or before we do that, let me start with the current instruction plus 5. Right, so the current instruction address is what? In main, that should be main. We have it here as what? 1178, right? Plus 5. All right, so we're going to do it this way: 1178 plus 5, right? Okay, we got 117D. So we're going to subtract 117D from the destination address, which is the one for print name, our function that we want main to print out, which is what 1139. So it's going to be 1139 minus 117D. So 1139 minus 117D. Alright, so we got this value here, right? And now this is negative 68 in decimal. Alright, so what we're going to do now is this. We're going to make use of the first I think this is 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8 let's say the least significant bits here, or the bits here, the first 8 here. We're going to make use of it and then leave the remaining one, and I'm going to show you why. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to exit since I've shown you the formula. So I'm going to search for the presence, that is where this instruction here is located in this binary, this text.0, so this text.o binary, so that I can be able to manipulate it. Alright, so I'm going to use hex edit right now. So hex edit. Okay, so I'm going to search. So we have E8, right? D7 FF, right? Let's check that again. I'm going to check that E8 D7 FF. Alright, so I'm going to search for that and I'm going to hit enter. Alright, so we got it here at address 1164, right? But if you calculate the proper address, say by adding all these values here to this 1164, you're going to get the particular address where this E8 starts from, that is this instruction starts from. Alright, so we have E8 D7 FF. So we're not going to touch this E8 because the E8 is the opcode for the call command. So what I'm going to do now is, based on this calculation we did here, we're going to use little endian format. So I'm going to start with BC instead of FF. I'm going to start with BC, then FF, then FF. That is back from the back to the front. Alright, so I'm going to call this BC. Then we now have what? FF, right? And let's see that 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to save it. Control S, Y, yes, Control X. Alright, so now let's see if our change was effective. Alright, you can see now print name instead of what? Print country. Instead of print country. Remember here we have what? Core print country, but now we have what? Print name. So I'm going to run this again. Alright, so we now have my name printed out instead of the country Nigeria. Alright, so that's how to manipulate the logic of a program using Hex Edit. Thank you for watching, and if you know you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss any of my videos. Thank you once again for watching. See you next time. Bye.